ever sat staring at your planner waiting for inspiration to strike, wishing that there was such a thing as a secret formula to a quick, easy but beautiful planner spread? If you have, then join me today to find out whether such a thing really exists. Hello, I'm Julie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving myself a big challenge to see if I can come up with a simple formula for a quick, easy but beautiful planner spread. This one that you see in front of you is definitely not that. This was last week's spread, and those of you who followed me for a while will know that many of my spreads involve quite a lot of work using scrapbook paper, colouring stickers, enlarging pictures and taking a good couple of hours to complete. That's fine because I really enjoy the creative process, but today I was inspired to try something different by reading a post on a Facebook group asking what people do when they're stuck for inspiration in their planner. My reply to them was to use a go-to planner spread so that they didn't have to put too much thought or effort into it if they were particularly lacking inspiration. Which led me to wonder, what are my go-to planning spreads? So today I'm going to see if I can create one. My aim is for it to look as beautiful as this, but to require a lot less effort and to also create some sort of formula that in the future, if I'm lacking inspiration, I could use again, and something you could use if you're stuck for ideas. So let's take the pages out of the planner and get ready to do next week's spread. Today I'm planning for the week of June the 13th to the 19th in my classic vertical happy planner. Next week is the first week of summer, so I've already got a summer themed spread in mind. So today I wanted to make sure that I used Hello Spring from Live Love Posh for what may well be the very last time this year. My favourite stickers in this book were these beautiful tulips, and normally I would hoard my stickers, but my goal this year is to use my stickers, so even though these are my favourites, I'm going to use them today and not hoard them. Because I've chosen these stickers, step one in my formula today is going to be decoration at the bottom of the page. So I'm going to place the decoration here and take it along the bottom. Use my X-Acto knife just to trim. Today I'm sticking inside the box rather than taking it outside. Live Love Posh's stickers are incredibly sticky, so you do have to be really careful when pulling them up. Oh, she says. Got away with it. This piece is not enough to carry it all the way along the bottom, so I've got two choices. There are 2 pages in each of Jessica's books, so I could use the second page, but because I am a hoarder at heart, I've decided that I will use this piece and then I can put a box in the corner. Oh, that's not straight. But I'm going to try and make this a quicker spread than usual, so I mustn't be too fussy. Now, it doesn't mean just because this is going to be a quicker spread, I'm not going to enjoy doing it, but there are times when you don't have the inspiration or you don't have the time. Ideally, I like to have a checklist on every day, but I found from experience that if I do that, I just don't have room to place boxes and other decoration. I do have a sort of formula for placing checklists in my planner, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to use these checklist stickers today, and just a little word to Happy Planner, why do you put so few in one book of the same colour? I've had a real job trying to find some purple and green ones to use in this spread. I found Live Love Posh's functionally chic books really useful, but I only got 3 of the colours, so maybe I'll need to buy a few more. Mojo Jojo's Check It Off book would also be really useful. I'm going to put the first one here. So obviously my colour scheme is really mainly purple and green for this spread to match the florals. I'm going to miss Tuesday out and add the next checklist on Wednesday. I'm going to put it on a different row, obviously, to the one that I've just put down. And the reason that I have left Tuesday out is that then leaves 2 boxes here and 2 boxes here, which I find really useful for adding boxes and decoration. So on the other page, rather than put it here, because it's right next to that one, I'll put it in a similar place here. If I was able to find more colours that match, I probably would have 5 checklists, but I could only find these 4. So I'm going to put this one, well, if I put it here, then there's 2 squares that way, or I put it there, there's 2 squares that way, so it doesn't really matter. So I shall put it on Saturday. That's my checklist done. Some weeks I use the checklist stencil, so I would do the checklist stencil in that place. Other weeks I use the circles or squares as bullet points. I like to vary it from week to week so that it's not the same from one week to the next. Just so you know, I got those bullet points from Girl Power and Pastel Tropics. Next, I like to place a box in the sidebar. So I'm using Live Love Posh's Function Chic Green Blooms. And I generally put the box at the top, so I'm going to do that today. Use the little dots in the Archetypes planner, help me get it straight. I usually would put a quote or a box at the bottom here. Just going to see if I can lift these, if it's possible, without ripping them, so that I can put the box in here and have them overlapping, but they may not want to come up. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get them up. I probably need to get myself a pair of tweezers that I see lots of other planners using. That might be enough. No, I think I need to get the bottom up as well. I do really wish I had a bottle of Undo. To rip this. Just about done it. That was a bit hairy. As we've got green here and green here, it makes sense to have 2 purple boxes here. So I'm going to use these from Heather Kell's Boxes and Florals, Volume 2. Just got to decide which way round to have them. So more or less keep them in the box. This one, and then this one can just overlap here. Because we've got a shady box here, I'm going to use this one that's got a bit of shading on over this side, so that I've got a box for Wednesday. I like to have a box every day. And I've got this Get It Done. So I feel there's quite a lot of purple, so I just feel like I need to break it up a little bit. I'll just put it down here. I don't want to spend too long, because that's not the point of this exercise. Need a bit of green in this corner here, and as I've got these two, I'm choosing different sizes, and I don't want this one to overlap this one because that would be the same, so I will either have that overlapping that one, or yeah, I think I'll have that overlapping that one, because then it's green next to the purple. So this will be a box for Thursday, and then I've got this one for Friday. I think just 2 more boxes, so we'll have this one in here, and then we'll overlap this one like that. The last step is what I always call the finishing touches. It's just a little bit plain at the moment, so I'm just going to see if I can find a few things really quickly just to add to the page. So just got this Just Keep Going Girl. I'm just going to put that across the white part there. And then we've got a little Today, so I thought I'd put that in one of the green boxes, probably this one. Oh, that's not straight. Oh, still not straight. Got this little quote, just relax. I thought that was quite good for Sunday. That's from the Pastel Tropics book. And this little noted sticker, I thought could go somewhere. Maybe. Quite like it there, but then that leaves these two very plain. So, should go on the green really as the contrast. But I'm going to put it on the purple. And then I've got Go You for the other side. Not sure where that can go. I think that's the logical place, up the top. That's crooked. Not doing very well with sticking stickers straight again today. Still not straight. Still not straight. Already just by adding a few headers it's made it better, and I've got a few more bits of decoration from the Hello Spring book. So, oh, hang on a minute. Don't know if I want it to go too far in the box, so I won't be able to use it. So let me just think. Let's just do it like that. This little perfume bottle. So I'll tilt it the other way, and I think just put it here. Still got this gap here that I don't like. Feels like I need to have something there. So I've got this magazine, but that leaves that still plain. So I think I'm bringing in another box. Yet another one. So I might put it there. And then put the magazine in between the two. Nearly done now. So I found this Live Life in Full Bloom from the Hello Spring that I think will fit perfectly down the bottom there. Because there's no black on the other side, I did wonder about bringing in Live, Love, Bloom on this side, but I'm not sure. Don't really want it down the bottom across from that. Really want it maybe up here. Just looks a bit blank there, so I thought I would add these flowers. Just going to add this important to the top here. I might just trim it down because I don't like it being the same length as the box, or am I going to leave it? No, it looks okay. So we're done. I'm not sure how I feel about this spread. I like it, but I don't love it. I'm not sure about just going with 2 colours, whether it needed a 3rd colour. And it has got a lot of boxes, but I think once it's written on, it's going to look really good. There may be a few tweaks as always, and you have to stay tuned to the end of the video if you want to see what the final spread looks like, because when I come down and look at it in the morning, I sometimes make a few little tweaks. You may even like to predict what I may do, especially if you've spotted any crooked stickers. What I'm going to try and do in a future plan with me is use this formula again with just 1 sticker book and see if I can do a spread in a set amount of time. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for me. So I will follow the formula, which is decorate down the bottom, checklists with the 2 boxes apart, add the boxes, and then a tiny little bit of extra decoration just to finish it off, and see if I can accomplish that goal of creating a really quick spread. Thanks for joining me for this experiment. If you're ever stuck for creativity, perhaps you could try something like this or create your own formula for a way to achieve a functional but pretty spread. Do you have a go-to layout you use when you're stuck for creativity? Let me know in the comments. Hope you have a good week. Happy planning, take care, and see you soon.